This is the biggest week for earnings, at least on the S&P 500. We're about to get over a third of the S&P 500 this week. And of course, all eyes are going to be on the Magnificent Seven. We're getting a bunch of those companies reporting today or this week, and I'm going to cover them on this first video. And then I'm going to do another video to cover some of the others that are also reporting. Obviously, I'm not getting all, hundreds of names here that are reporting, but I am going to cover the ones you should be watching this week. These are the must-sees of this week, and I think you already know what they are, so let's dive right in. The first one is actually one you might not be thinking about, Visa, ticker V. And as you can see, it still has its perfect earnings record. Every quarter, I bring this stock to you because it's the only stock in the S&P 500 to have never missed on earnings. It has some meats in there, but on Zacks data, it has never missed going back to its IPO in 2008. So this is an incredibly impressive performance on management side because it's not easy to make sure the analysts know what's going on with the company well enough so that they can get these estimates pretty correct. And then for Visa to even match it or beat it every quarter is impressive. Now you can see after many years really in this narrow trading range, these shares have finally broken out again here in 2024. They've come down off those highs a bit. So this could be a buying opportunity in Visa. It's never been cheap, but it is cheaper than what it was when it was hitting these highs back here in 2021, because while it's been consolidating the last couple of years, earnings have been on the rise. So therefore, we're getting a lower PE right now, even with the stock at new all-time highs here in 2024. So back in 2021, Visa was trading in the 40s, 40 times forward earnings, and now it's trading at 27 times. So a lot cheaper here, and it's come off those highs. Is Visa a buy here? We're going to find out. The second company we are putting on the must-see list for this week is, of course, Tesla. Tesla's never really cared whether or not it beat or missed, but it has put together a better track record in recent years. However, the last two quarters have been misses. And now these shares are trading at 52-week lows, not quite yet back to those 2022 bottom here. And so that's an area of resistance you're definitely going to want to be watching. It is trading still at 58 times forward earnings. They just had the layoffs. They also just had a recall on some of the cyber trucks. So there's a lot going on with Tesla. This is one everybody's going to be tuning into to hear what the outlook actually is looking like. Is this kind of more, slowdown, weakness in the EVs? Is this going to last? Nobody knows, but maybe we'll get some color from Tesla this week. So this is definitely one on everybody's list. The next one is similar, is Meta Platforms. Meta's gone in and out of favor, but it's back in favor, as you can see. And it has put together a nice beat streak of 5 in a row, although the last quarter was the smallest little arrow, but still a 10% beat there. And it's hit new highs and is kind of waiting for a catalyst. I think we're going to see that with a lot of these charts. They've hit the highs, but they're holding. They're treading some water here. Meta just announced that it's paying a dividend that is yielding 0.4%. So at least you're getting something, right? And dividend or PE is now hovering around 24 times. So it has been cheaper. Obviously, back here in 2023, it was a bit cheaper, but still 23, 24 times isn't super high for some of these big Magnificent Seven stocks. So I'd put Meta in kind of the affordable category there, but we'll see. We'll see if there could be a catalyst to push these shares higher. Then we're going to go with the other Magnificent Seven, also reporting this week, Microsoft. I own this one in my own personal portfolio, as I know many of you do. It only has the one miss there in 2022. Otherwise, also a stellar track record. A lot of earnings all-stars amongst these groups, and I would put Microsoft in that category. It's just coming off its all-time highs there here in 2024, but is pulled back a bit. Now trading at 34 times. That's pretty pricey for Microsoft, actually. And it's got a dividend as well, yielding 0.8% or about double what Meta is paying on the yield. So this is also one to watch. What's going on with OpenAI, generative AI, all of that story, but also LinkedIn and other things on the job side of things I'm going to be tuning in for as well. And then we're wrapping up with the other Mag 7, the one that is the cheapest out of the Magnificent 7, Alphabet, ticker GOOGL or GOOG. We're looking at the GOOGL chart, and it too has put together a nice little streak here. Google or Alphabet has been among the not very reliable on the earnings beat category. You can see those 4 misses there in 2022 and 2023. They have a habit of missing more than some of the others, but they do have this nice streak going with 4 in a row. Shares here also breaking out to new highs. Will this one be able to hold? It's not treading water quite as much as some of the others here. It's now trading at 22.7 times forward earnings. That's what I meant about it being the cheapest of the Mag 7s, because it has been hovering right around in between 20 and 22 times for quite some time, while the earnings are also rising here on Alphabet. And an area I'm going to be watching, obviously advertising, but I'm going to be watching the YouTube revenue. Last quarter for fourth quarter, it was a record of $9 billion. Will they be able to top that here to start the year? We will see. I also own Alphabet in my own portfolio. So I own Alphabet and Microsoft. I don't own the other 3, but I know most of you own these stocks in some way, shape, or form, either as individual holdings or in the S&P 500 or the QQQs. So a lot is riding on these 5 stocks this week. Will Visa keep its earnings perfection going? That's one story there. And what's going to happen with these stocks that, several of them were trading near the highs, Tesla trading near the lows. Everything is riding on this week. So again, you want to be sure to subscribe to get all of our Earnings All-Stars videos, because I'm bringing you another one this week and all throughout earnings season. So get them at Zacks.com/YouTube, and I'll be back with another All-Stars chart.